Part 1: The Gateway to Darkness. The ocean is vast and profound. It covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface, yet it remains one of the last frontiers untouched by human exploration. On maps, it appears as endless patches of blue, but beneath those tranquil waves lies a mysterious realm so immense that even the vastness of space pales in comparison. This is not just a place teeming with life, but a gateway to secrets far beyond human understanding. And like the sky, where light reveals everything, the deep sea is a world of perpetual darkness. The deeper you dive, the further the light fades, leaving a realm of freezing cold and crushing pressure. And yet, amidst this frozen stillness, life thrives powerfully and miraculously. Surface waters, the garden beneath the waves. Our journey begins 200 meters below the ocean's surface, in what is known as the epipelagic zone. Here, sunlight still penetrates, illuminating a breathtaking underworld. In this layer, coral reefs form sprawling underwater cities filled with vibrant life. Turtles glide through lush seagrass meadows, while clownfish, butterflyfish, and angelfish swirl in dazzling colors among coral branches. This is where life flourishes in full splendor, where photosynthesis still powers the ecosystem and solar energy sustains an explosion of biodiversity. But this radiant world exists only in a thin slice of the ocean. Deeper down, the light fades, and everything changes. The twilight zone, where light reaches its limit. From 200 to 1,000 meters below the surface lies the twilight zone, where sunlight is but a faint memory. This is where life begins to adapt to darkness and cold. In this dusky world, scientists discovered one of the strangest creatures known to science, the oarfish. With bodies stretching up to 17 meters, oarfish are the longest bony fish in the world. Their silver bodies shimmer like living swords, adorned with bright red fins. Initially believed to swim like serpents, oarfish actually glide with their bodies held straight, propelling themselves using undulating waves from their dorsal fins. A graceful and powerful movement, like a lone warrior in the night sea. Under the faint sunlight filtering through the depths, the oarfish drifts by like a ghost, a living testament to nature's astonishing adaptability. 500 meters below, giants of the shadows. Deeper still, at 500 meters, we encounter other bizarre and giant creatures, Japanese spider crabs. These crustaceans have small bodies but sprawling legs that stretch over for meters, resembling living cranes. They wander the seabed, scavenging dead matter and algae, quietly enduring for hundreds of years. At this depth, you might also spot emperor penguins, the deepest living birds on Earth. Emperor penguins can hold their breath for up to an hour and dive as deep as 565 meters, a feat unmatched by any other bird species. This realm is also home to the mighty blue whale, the largest animal ever known to inhabit Earth. Blue whales can reach lengths of 33 meters and weigh more than 180 tons, gliding silently through the deep sea like colossal, ghostly shadows. 1,000 meters down, a kingdom of legends. At a depth of 1,000 meters, sunlight vanishes entirely. Here lies the domain of creatures once thought to exist only in legends, giant squids. For centuries, humans only knew of them through carcasses washed ashore and sailors' tales of sea monsters tearing ships apart. It wasn't until 2004 that the world saw the first photograph of a living giant squid in its natural habitat, a historic moment when legend became reality. Giant squids can grow up to 13 meters long and weigh nearly 300 kilograms, with tentacles stretching like massive whips, armed with hooks to snatch prey. Contrary to their terrifying reputation, giant squids are patient ambush predators. They do not chase their prey but wait quietly until an unsuspecting victim wanders into reach, then strike with lightning speed. Remarkably, giant squids have the largest eyes of any animal on Earth, up to 30 centimeters in diameter, the size of a dinner plate. These enormous eyes are not for hunting prey but for spotting predators like sperm whales in the perpetual darkness. Why are deep-sea creatures so big and strange? One of the most puzzling questions scientists face is, why are deep-sea creatures so enormous and bizarre? First, the frigid temperatures and scarcity of food slow down their metabolism dramatically. According to biological laws, the larger an organism, the lower its energy needs per gram of tissue. A 300-kilogram tiger, for instance, requires only 20 times more food than a 3-kilogram cat, despite being 100 times heavier. Food in the deep ocean is scarce. Most deep-sea animals survive on marine snow, tiny fragments of organic matter drifting down from the layers above. To cope, they must conserve energy, live slowly, move minimally, and eat sparingly. Giant squids exemplify this adaptation. Research shows they consume only about 0.03 kilograms of food per day, hundreds of times less than predators of similar size on land. A single 5-kilogram fish can sustain a giant squid for 200 days. Part 2: Deeper still, where light never reaches. When the depth exceeds 1,000 meters, the ocean transforms into a completely different world. No sunlight penetrates here, no vibrant colors remain, only eternal darkness and freezing cold, where only the most bizarre and perfectly adapted creatures can survive. The deep sea zone, 1,000 to 4,000 meters. At this depth, known as the bathypelagic zone, water pressure is so immense it could crush steel without special engineering. The temperature drops to around for sea, and food is incredibly scarce. Goblin shark, the phantom of the depths. Around 1,300 meters deep, we encounter the goblin shark, a creature that seems ripped from nightmares. It has a long, rubbery snout and jaws that can shoot forward at lightning speed in just 0.16 seconds to snatch prey. The goblin shark hunts in a terrifying way. It detects prey with its snout and suddenly launches its jaws outward like a spear. Delivering one of the fastest strikes in the shark world. Firework jellyfish at dazzling lights and darkness. In this pitch-black realm, light comes only from bioluminescent creatures. Among them is the firework jellyfish, whose translucent bell glows pale blue while its purple tentacles radiate like underwater fireworks. Interestingly, the firework jellyfish doesn't generate its own light. Its stunning colors are reflections from ambient light sources, creating a magical display like a fireworks show beneath the frozen waves. But this beauty hides fragility. Creatures like the leatherback sea turtle, the heaviest marine reptile, feed on these jellyfish as they roam the darkness. Why do deep-sea creatures grow so large? In this harsh environment of darkness, crushing pressure, and cold temperatures, many deep-sea animals grow extraordinarily large. Several theories explain this phenomenon. Slow metabolism. Cold water reduces metabolic rates, allowing creatures to grow bigger without consuming excessive energy. Abundant oxygen. Cold water holds more oxygen, supporting larger body sizes. Lack of predators. Few predators exist in such extreme environments, enabling species to grow without threat. The deep benthic zone, 4,000 to 6,000 meters. Going deeper into the abyss, from 4,000 to 6,000 meters, we find a realm of perpetual darkness and crushing pressure, 600 times that of surface atmospheric pressure. The temperature remains around 2 for C. Life here is sparse, yet astonishing. An empty yet living world. Contrary to the idea of a lifeless wasteland, this area is actually the largest ecosystem on Earth. Covering more than 300 million square kilometers, about 60% of the planet's surface. Life here is mostly blind, consisting of sponges, starfish, and sea cucumbers that rely on touch and chemical senses rather than sight. Marine snow. Tiny organic particles drifting down from above is the main source of nourishment in this shadowy world. The Abyssal Trench is -6,000 to 11,000 meters. Below 6,000 meters lies the Abyssal Trenches, home to the deepest places on Earth, such as the Mariana Trench. Greenland shark, the ancient guardian. In the sea waters of the North Atlantic, at depths of up to 2,200 meters, lives the Greenland shark, one of the most mysterious and ancient creatures on Earth. Reaching lengths of 7.3 meters and weighing up to 1.5 tons. These slow-moving giants are the only sharks that live year-round in Arctic waters and are the longest living vertebrates known. Some Greenland sharks have been estimated to live up to 512 years. These creatures existed long before dinosaurs roamed the Earth and have persisted through millions of years of change. Mystery meals in the dark. Greenland sharks primarily feed on fish and deep-sea carcasses. Yet scientists have discovered unexpected items in their stomachs, such as reindeer or horse remains. How these land animals ended up in the shark's diet remains a mystery, perhaps carried to sea and sunk into the depths over time. The deepest point, Mariana Trench, 11,034 meters. At last, we reach the deepest known place on Earth, the Mariana Trench, plunging 11,034 meters below the surface. Here, water pressure exceeds 1,100 times atmospheric pressure, comparable to 2,000 elephants standing on a single human. Short-legged amphipods, tiny titans of the deep. Surprisingly, tiny creatures like short-legged amphipods, just a few centimeters long, survive these extreme conditions. Even at such crushing depths, life persists. An unexpected energy source in a place devoid of plant life. Occasionally, logs from forests sink to the ocean's deepest points, becoming vital food for these deep-sea survivors. Giant isopods of the deep. Also in the Mariana Trench, researchers found giant isopods up to 50 centimeters long, many times larger than their shallow water relatives. These scavengers feast on whatever decomposing matter they find and are known to survive for over 5 years without food. Their large size allows them to store energy and travel long distances in search of food. In the thick, viscous cold water, larger bodies help them move and breathe more efficiently. The deep sea, a world of unanswered questions. So, What keeps life thriving in such extreme places? Is it resilience, adaptation? Or are there secrets we have yet to comprehend? Humanity has explored only a tiny fraction of the deep ocean. Beyond the black waters lies an uncharted world of bizarre creatures, unseen ecosystems, and perhaps phenomena beyond our wildest imagination.